This is going to be the only video you ever need to watch on how to hire A+ talent for your agency. I'm giving away everything from where to find this talent, how to audit this talent to make sure you actually want to work with them day in and day out, and finally how to employ this talent, how much to pay them, how to manage them, how to onboard them. I'm giving away everything. And before we get into this, so you know I actually have the credentials to speak on this and I'm not just bullshitting, here's some proof. So I've been running my AI agency now for the last 3 years, and truthfully, I wasn't using AI this whole entire time. And as you can see, to make up for not using AI, I used to have a ginormous team. I'm speaking over 30 staff members who are working for me. So I definitely have my fair share of employment experience. This is from VAs, editors, scriptwriters, social media managers. But now that I'm using AI, I've been able to lean out my team dramatically, increase my profit margins, decrease my stress levels, and just enjoy running my agency a whole lot more. And I want to make this clear, guys. So many of these gurus, they try and sell you the idea you can run a zero-employee, multi-six-figure-a-month agency, and I just think it's bullshit. Why on earth would you want to do that? Why wouldn't you just go ahead and hire someone for a few extra $1,000s each month who can handle all the heavy lifting for you? Yes, of course AI is an amplifier, but it's still not able to do a lot of tasks without someone operating it, meaning you're not really removing yourself from your agency and you're pretty much a glorified employee. So do not listen to all of these gurus who say you need 0 employees. I mean, be my guest if you still want to be stressed, if you still want to manage everything, but it is still worthwhile getting employees, but you don't need as many as you used to. So when it comes to actually finding these staff, this is meant to be a magnifying glass, and where on earth I find them from, I use this website. It's pretty much a software actually. It's called onlinejobs.ph. You can sign up below in the description. As you can see, I've had my fair share of messages. I still have unopened 1,693 messages. I use this tool for pretty much everything. Whatever it is you want to hire, you can go ahead and hire these people on. And the reason it's called onlinejobs.ph is because we're hiring everyone here from the Philippines. So you may be asking, what is the benefit of hiring from the Philippines? Well, first and foremost, costs. It is a lot cheaper. To kind of just show you a comparison, in the UK, minimum wage is around £12 to £15 per hour. So you're still having to give up a lot of your money to them. Well, in the Philippines, the average minimum wage is anywhere between $2 all the way to $3 per hour. So that is how much you need to pay them. And you're pretty much getting the same quality standard. I really want to install this into you because I see so many people with this limiting belief and they think they're special. They think only I can do this level of work. No one else is as good as me. And that is complete bullshit. Live by the rule. If someone can do something 80% as good as you, they are worthwhile hiring and completely taking that miscellaneous task off your plate. So please remove that limited belief. You are not the only person in the world who can go ahead and script ad creators for clients. Most people are going to be a lot better than you. So please remove that limiting belief. If someone can do it 80% as good as you, they're worthwhile hiring. And the reason we're hiring them from the Philippines, well, they're a lot cheaper, they work very, very hard, and they're also extremely westernized. Every single person I've ever come across, you've always told me within school, they learn English. So they're very profound at speaking English, and I've never really had any sort of language barrier, to be completely transparent. So now let me go ahead and show you what a job description would actually look like. So I'm going to go on Fuel, and I'm actually going to show you the job application I did for my content manager. So his name's Christian. I just need to, here we go, content manager. Cool. So I want you to pay attention to some really important details. So we are looking for a content manager to join our team and oversee the smooth execution of our content production pipeline. This is not an editing role. Instead, you are responsible for managing the content team, ensuring all projects are delivered on time, and maintaining the highest quality standard. From here, we just list out some responsibilities and what they need to be really profound and very good at. But I also want you to pay attention to this, because this is actually going to link back to our auditing process that I was on about. Look at this. To apply, please submit first and foremost your CV. Secondly, a 3 to 5 minute Loom video where you introduce yourself and explain why you believe you are a good fit for this role. In fact, I'll actually show you one of these live submissions in a second. in your Loom, please touch on. So then we tell them what to speak about. So who you are and your background, your experience managing people, projects, or creative teams, your familiarity with projects, management board. And I also want you to pay attention to this. So anytime they apply, they need to add this keyword to the subject, Fusion Manager. If they don't, we will go ahead and we will ignore that application because it clearly shows to us they haven't paid much attention, they don't really care about the job. And I'll show you what I mean now. If I actually go ahead and click onto messages, what you're going to see is, okay, so right now I'm on Thumbnail Designer. If I go to all applicants, Fusion Edit, so obviously this is for a long form editor for us. But look at this guy applying as a thumbnail designer. Why on earth would I want to hire someone like that who hasn't gone ahead and put in the right keyword? So this guy's done it, Fusion. I mean, he spelled it wrong, but we'll let him off. Fusion Shorts. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of these guys aren't putting in the right keyword. So Fusion Shorts, here's here, Fusion Shorts. And just getting them to add the keyword is going to save you a lot of time because you're able to filter through things a whole lot easier. So for this guy, we're not going to open it because we know he's not very qualified and he hasn't listened to what we said. So when we're scanning through all of these applications, we only answer people who've put in the keyword I asked. But obviously we're talking about the content manager in this case. So let's go ahead and find it. So we're only going to be looking at people who've added Fusion Manager. This guy hasn't, so obviously we haven't opened him. Content manager. I ended up employing one already, so but let me go ahead and see if... Okay, so she added a Loom. I haven't even seen this one, so we're going to be reviewing this first time together. So let's see what it looks like.
Hi, thank you so much for taking the time to check out my application. I'm really excited about this opportunity, so let me give you a quick rundown of who I am. My name is Nanalaika Robles from Coronadal City, Philippines. I started out as a creative, mostly doing video editing and digital design work. But over the years, I was consistently promoted into leadership roles where I manage people, projects, and entire creative teams. That's where I realized I really enjoy the balance between the creative side and the organizational side, making sure that projects not only get done, but get done really well. In terms of project management.
So I won't play it anymore, but this is a pretty decent application. I'm like 90% sure she has scripted it out, but she's clearly articulated herself pretty well. I like the fact that she already has experience in video editing and digital design, because what I was actually hiring for this role a few months ago, for someone to manage another business I partners with edits for their creative team to go ahead and manage for them. So yeah, as you can see, this is a really attractive application. So what I would have done for every other person, I would have just manually reviewed everything else, or I would have got someone on my team to do it. So what I need you to understand though is not every single person is going to be good. To kind of set expectations, let's say we have 100 applicants, we can pretty much say only 10% are realistically going to put in the right keyword. And from that 10%, we can say only around 50% of that 10% is going to have a good Loom video. And in regards to once we reach out to them, we want to hop on a call with them, we can pretty much say only 30% of that are going to be good when it comes to the interview. So once we've gone ahead and we've actually liked their Loom video, and I showed the guy I hired, his name's Nico, all we would do is this. So hi there, Nico. I'm currently serving as VP of Success. As you can see, he attached his Loom video. This is the guy we hired, so I'll show you what good looks like now.
Hey, how's it going? This is Nico Alas from the Philippines, and a little bit of background is that I'm a VP of Customer Success at a Go High Level white label software. So I do oversee the project management team, the customer support team, the onboarding team, the cancellation team, and also the platinum clients team, which are the high paying clients that we have. And something that I do for fun is that I'm currently learning to play pickleball.
So when I saw this application, I was like, you can even see I commented, pickleball is such a good sport. I probably prefer paddle. But yeah, I was really, really impressed with this guy's application. So what I did was this. So I said, hey, dude, great Loom, let's connect. So then I sent him a calendar link so he could go ahead and book a call with me. So content manager meeting. From here, all I did was say, I would like you to book on this date. He went ahead and he did it. So then we went ahead and we booked a call. So I've just gone ahead and loaded up this call. So some of the main things I asked him, it really links back to what I was showing you right here when it comes to the job description. I was asking him about his previous experience when it comes to Monday, ClickUp, Zapier, Make. But a huge thing I was asking him about was his hiring experience. This is really, really important for me to understand because in this role, especially for the partner I'm working with, they're actively clipping up a lot of videos, meaning they want to hire a lot of people so they can further distribute across multiple media forms. So, of course, that particular person can get more attention and as a result, make more money, meaning hiring within this role is really, really important. So, to kind of show you how I went about asking him a bunch of questions, let me go ahead and actually find where I asked him about it. If we just go to hiring, that could come over time. So, what's your overall experience just when it comes to really managing teams? You said you've built up SOPs, etc.
Yes. I've been around. Thing is that I've played around with ClickFunnels, Kajabi, what else? Like School.com. When it comes to like, let's say, what are those Mighty Networks? Those kinds of like softwares I've already handled because I've had like a lot of clients previously that I've worked with in terms of like managing their team. So I've had like my fair share of experience in terms of like the consultancy side of stuff. So in terms of building like SOPs and managing a team. And when I was back then, when I was just doing consultancy stuff, I try to always fix their onboarding process. Let's say if it's a service-based kind of like business, or maybe it's a SaaS business, or maybe it's just like a company that is from Shopify and they're selling their application, and there has to be like a proper on.
So as you can see, I'm basically just questioning him on every single thing he knows here. So asking him about his editing experiences, how he basically manages people in order to hit their KPIs. And then I basically say what the entire goal is. So we have a fully operational. So the whole entire goal is we have a fully operational editing team who understands exactly how our system works. To give you a quick overview. So then that's basically where I break every single thing down for him from here. So this was really, really important for me just to basically visualize him on everything. And I also want to show you this because you're going to find this a lot. So if we actually go back to here, you'll see within the application, because this is a content manager, by the way, you will need to pay a bit more. For some roles, I can get away with paying between $2 to $3 per hour. But for a content manager, I don't mind paying a bit more. So if we go back on it, you would have seen I actually pitched him, but yeah. So I pitched him between $1,000 to $2,000 per month. And you'll see we were actually just going back and forth on it. And he was basically saying how he wasn't happy with the price. So he was basically just trying to argue about rev share and stuff. This company who I was doing a partnership with, they're doing a few million, so absolutely not. We ended up hiring on an agreement for 1,750 with a promotional guarantee over time of 3,500. Obviously, this is like a lot of money when you're hiring from the Philippines, and you definitely can get other roles for like $2 to $3. If we go to these guys, these are VAs, the max I was ever paying them was between $500 to $800 per month. Just to show you like the range shift. You can get someone like a lot more expensive who's, I believe he said he's been working with like Grant Cardone, etc. before within ClickFunnels, like a huge high level SaaS. So it makes sense for us to pay him. But for other people, you can also pay a whole lot cheaper. So once we went ahead and we actually hired him, I now want to show you how we onboarded him, got him set up with basically everything. Within Notion, I have dedicated SOP and training areas for all the staff I'm hiring. So as you can see here, I have it for VAs, content managers, editors, etc. And it basically breaks down everything to them. So Monday, Google Drive setup, what you'll be doing, requirements, welcome to Fusion Media, how to hire people. So I basically get them to consume all of this. The second they've gone ahead and consumed all of this, I then hop onto an onboarding call with them. I personally like doing it that way. I don't like doing the onboarding call right away. Of course, like we do a quick call where it's like, hey, welcome to the team, etc. Now I say, go ahead and watch these Notion videos. Once you've gone ahead and watched these Notion videos, we'll hop on an onboarding call for 1 to 2 hours. We'll run you through all the systems with your newfound knowledge, really identify where there's any particular gaps. We'll go ahead and upskill you on those gaps to ensure you can go ahead and do your job. And then for the next month, we'd do every other day check-ins where I'm basically like, hey, how's it going? Hiring, managing people, ensuring all of our clients' deliverables are on time. So I'll be asking all of these questions just to make sure everything is flowing as well as it could be. So as you guys can see, it is really, really simple when you fundamentally understand how to hire someone. So from finding talent on Online Jobs PH, and why I really do recommend using it, especially to hire people from the Philippines. I know a lot of people are going to make the argument about Upwork and Fiverr. I've personally found it's just a whole bunch of garbage on it. And these people aren't really looking to be employees of yours. They're more so looking to be like freelancers. I don't want a freelancer working for me. I want an employee working for me. That's why I like Online Jobs. But that is the entire video. If you want to potentially see how we could help you launch or scale your AI agency, really achieve your goals, go to the link below. Feel free to book a call with me where we'll cover everything so we can install AI systems into your business, acquisition, and just help you run an agency you truly love. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.